Hello there, what is going on, everybody? We're talking about Halo Flashpoint today. If you're a Halo player, if you're a fan of Halo, we've got some exciting news for you. Lots of new products have been announced and some very important behind-the-scenes news as well. We're going to talk about all of this. It's very good news for fans of Mantic games, fans of Halo, and everything in between. If you are new here to the channel, we do talk a lot about science fiction games, tabletop games, where the two meet. A lot of Star Wars, Star Trek, StarCraft, Halo, a lot of that type of stuff. We talk about all on this channel. Love to have you stick around. We do everything from unboxings to tutorials to news and excitement and sometimes even painting. All of that stuff. So definitely stick around. We're doing a $25 Amazon gift card giveaway right now where you just have to be a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my other videos. It's as simple as that. That's how you enter to win. We typically announce these about once or twice a month for these giveaway winners, and then we also do a lot of other stuff. We're gonna be doing some really cool giveaways for some Star Wars Legion promos we have that are going to be going on our Discord and on Patreon here about next week or so. There's more of those. And also check out our awesome sponsors. We're going to have links in the description below. You can save 15% off of your mats and accessories over at Game Toppers, and also Battle Foam. You can save 15% as well there. We have codes for each of those in the video description below. Definitely check out all of those amazing products. But let's talk a little bit about Halo Flashpoint. So if you haven't already seen, they have basically Mantic has announced the next big push for Halo Flashpoint, and it's definitely something that longtime fans have been waiting for. It is the Battle for Zeta Halo. Now, this is a multi-box set that is going to be having all kinds of stuff, especially from fans of like the original Halo, right? Like, it really takes me back there. We've got the Banished reinforcements. I mean, we've got all of those guys that we've been looking for forever, like the grunts. I mean, like, dude, come on. Like, that's really cool. There's a lot of cool stuff, and there's all of this, by the way, is available in one big bundle that you can pre-order if you want to just get everything right away. I love the shields that are on there. I love the multicolored options. The paint jobs on these are fantastic. We got more photos and stuff. We'll get up a little closer with them, which is especially cool. We also have some UNSC Marines that are going to be showing up as well. So if you were looking for some more of the good guys, you can definitely do that without them. Not everybody has to be Spartans, right? But when there are Spartans, there's also Spartan Killers. We also have a Spartan Killers box too. This one looks very cool. It's one of those special issue boxes. These are all in a bundle that you can get. Or you can get them a la carte if you head over to Mantic's website. Again, we'll have a link to that as well in the video description below. Very cool stuff. So we have a couple of other photos I'm going to talk about. We're going to run through some of the photos and look at some of the cool stuff that you're going to be able to get. But then I'm going to talk about some even more good news that is that Mantic has recently come out with that is very exciting for the future of Halo Flashpoint and beyond, because not to quote Buzz Lightyear and to say infinity and beyond, but infinity might be a bit much, but definitely for several years and beyond. So we got some great shots, some great promotional shots. By the way, I'm really getting Halo 1 vibes off of all of this, which is really cool. Like, these are definitely stuff that I think people have wanted forever. I love the terrain that's here. I love the backgrounds. I love the backdrops, the sky in the background too. Like, this is some great photos, and I don't usually always go with like a whole like PowerPoint of like marketing presentation photos, but these are done really, really well, and they make me feel like I'm playing the game again, which is really cool. Which does make me think, like, the only thing we really need right now is like a warthog to like drive around and and just and to play split screen co-op, like you used to do back in the day. This is a lot of the stuff that we're gonna be getting in this new wave. Very, very cool stuff, man. I'm feeling like I'm back. I don't know, man. What was it, like 2002, 2003, when like we were doing Halo like LAN parties? And I remember doing this in Iraq, as a matter of fact, when we finally got supply chains, and like I remember a couple of guys got Xboxes and we networked them together, and we were doing we were doing 4 versus 4, like, you know, and eventually, like some places, you know, depending on where you're at, if you had an extra switch or anything like that, people were doing, you know, bigger battles than that. But man, that was some great times. That was some great times. And so, like, I love these shots too. This one in particular, like the lighting that goes into this shots are really cool for your Spartan killers. Yeah, so these guys look really groovy. And I love the paint job and the color scheme on these as well. And there's different lighting on this one too to make it look a little more ominous. You kind of have like an orange hue in the background. So I like what Mantic's like promotional team here is doing. This is very cool stuff, and is a great way to get you excited for what you're going to be bringing to your tabletop here pretty soon, which is very exciting. All right, so that's just a little preview of the next wave of Halo Flashpoint, and they're calling that one, of course, the Zeta Halo. So very cool, but there's more, right? So what more? Right? It's not necessarily like extra product, but this is like more big news. So basically, you know how any game that has licensing, you know, when we talk about Star Trek or Star Wars, we always have to deal with Lucasfilm or Paramount, right? And so Halo Studios is the licensor here for Mantic to be able to make Halo Flashpoint. Well, they have just reached an agreement, and Halo Studios has extended the license partnership, which is a good thing. It's basically like you know, the game's not going to come to an end. They're going to be able to keep making it. There's, you know, it covers multiple years of, I don't know exactly how much time, but, you know, it's probably at least 2, if not 3 or 4. But yeah, it covers multiple extra years, and this is kind of normal. This isn't something that should alarm you too much. This typically happens when a game is successful, and so this is a good sign because it means that Halo Flashpoint is successful. It means that Halo Studios has faith in Mantic, and Mantic has, you know, upheld their part of the bargain, and they're doing a good job, and that the relationship is going well. So if you are on the fence about Halo Flashpoint, this is a great time to jump in, because it means that the game has life and is doing well and has just got renewed for a whole nother cycle to continue to do well. And this renewal will probably continue to happen, you know, throughout the future as time goes by. So this will probably not be the last time we have good news like this to talk about. But there's also this announcement, and they sent over some talking points too. So this is really cool stuff. But it signals a continued momentum and long-term support for Halo Flashpoint. Well, that's kind of what I already talked about. Now there is a very interesting part. There's also a 1.5 rules update that's also going to be coming along with the Zeta Halo releases, and also this does kind of lead its way towards additional games in the tabletop future for Halo. And I think that's a really interesting thing that was talked about in the press releases, that Mantic can now make more games for Halo, and it doesn't all have to be Halo Flashpoint. Because I was just talking about, oh man, now we just need a Warthog, right? That's one thing we kind of don't have in Halo Flashpoint, and it's interesting. And I want you guys to let me know what's on your wish list for Halo. Like, what is stuff that you want to see? This doesn't necessarily mean that they have anything ready to reveal like right now, although they certainly might, or maybe something fairly soon, who knows. But I mean, it usually takes a couple years to develop a new game and to get it into production and get, you know, all those channels going. So I wouldn't expect a new game this year, but maybe by next year we'll have news of a new game. And what would be on your wish list for a new game in the Halo universe? Now, I know that some of you who followed my channel for a long time know that while we do talk a lot about science fiction games, there are a lot of fans of spaceship games. We talked a lot about X-Wing and Star Wars Armada and stuff like that. And I've had so many people who have been players of those games that have also expressed a very deep desire to see like Halo fleet battles and things like that. Wouldn't it be cool to see a spaceship-based game in the Halo universe come out? Now, I never played any of the old Halo spaceship games, but if a new one is coming out, especially with a renewed partnership, that could be very, very exciting for the future. So Mantic, if you're thinking of ideas, that's definitely one of mine. I'd love to see that. I also think it'd be a great opportunity to bring in vehicle play too, whether or not it falls into Halo Flashpoint, or if it's a different scale, like maybe like an 8mm scale, and it gives you options for like tanks and things like that. Or maybe we look at expanding the scope of Halo Flashpoint to have kind of a larger scale battles. We've already done that once. But maybe they open up an all new mode where it's like, large scale warfare that plays on like a 6x4, where you can actually have tanks and everything else. Like banshees and I'm forgetting the names of all of the vehicles. It's been a little while, but that could be a very fun thing too. Let me know some of your thoughts down in the comments section below. What would you love to see next from Mantic, since they do now have the thumbs up, the seal of approval from Halo Studios to keep going, keep putting out more stuff, more Halo Flashpoint, lots more Halo Flashpoint, because that one has been doing amazing, but also to look at other games. What's some stuff you want to see for Flashpoint? What's some stuff you want to see for other Halo games as well? Because the floodgates, not flood grapes. There's no flood grapes. There's no grapes in Halo, but there could be, because we do have humans now, right? If we go back a little bit, hold on. We got like these guys could eat some grapes if they wanted to, but that's just me saying the wrong word and trying to cover it up. All right, that's going to do it. I think it's a good time to wrap up this video. All right, that's going to do it, everybody. I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's very exciting. I can't wait to see what the future holds. Especially, I'm really hoping for a spaceship game. That would be absolutely cool. And I know a lot of you viewers out there would really love to see it. And I'd love to talk about it and we'll play it and to paint some ships and to do some cool stuff. So, all right. That's all I've got for today. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Big thanks to all my patrons. You guys are absolutely amazing and help make this whole channel possible. I will talk to you later. May the force be with you. Live long and prosper. Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. So say we all, and always wash your socks.